How's it going, everyone? Got quite a bit to talk about in this video. Some free DLC will be coming to Sonic Frontiers after its initial release, very shortly after. Cool little collaboration that's going to be going on between Sega and Capcom, so we'll talk about that. Also, we have an interesting tidbit based on PlayStation Plus, about PlayStation Plus, as far as how much Sony and PlayStation actually paid for one of the big offerings back in March. We'll talk about that, and we'll round out the video by taking a look at some pretty solid PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 game deals that are available right now. First of all, Sonic Frontiers, coming up on the release of that. It'll be coming right around the time of God of War Ragnarok, and unfortunately for God of War Ragnarok, man, it's just gonna get absolutely bodied by Sonic Frontiers. I'd hate to be Sony in this situation, obviously. A bit sarcasm, but I'm excited for Sonic Frontiers, man, even though there's been a little bit of, I don't know, downswing, I would say, in terms of the hype and anticipation, because initially when this game was announced, I think people were absolutely stoked for the idea of a big budget AAA Sonic title. I think some people saw the gameplay and weren't as sold on it, but Sonic Frontiers will be getting some free Monster Hunter collaboration DLC. You'll be able to outfit Sonic in a bunch of Monster Hunter outfits, a couple Monster Hunter outfits, and then also, there will be a barbecue in addition to the costumes. The downloadable content includes a meat grilling mini-game inspired by Monster Hunter to help power Sonic up. Okay, that's pretty darn cool. You know, a nice little collaboration here, and it's gonna be offered as free DLC. They could have charged like $1.99 for this DLC, probably. But hey, it is nice that it's gonna be free DLC. Again, Sonic Frontiers is one of those games that I think it's gonna be a hard sell for a lot of people that are picking up God of War Ragnarok to pick this game up at a full $60 price point. I think that is gonna be the issue. And I do foresee, like, I could easily see this game, guys, by Black Friday being like 35, 40 bucks. Yes, it's coming out in November, but that hasn't stopped games in the past. We've seen games come out a week before Black Friday and literally get discounted to like 35, 40 bucks. That has happened several times, so you know, if you are worried about Sonic Frontiers, whether or not it's going to be worth your $60, if you're picking up God of War Ragnarok and you want to be a little bit efficient with your money spending, so to speak, maybe wait out on Sonic Frontiers. And I hate to do that because I'm super excited for the game. I'll be playing it day one, but, you know, just being mindful of your guys' wallet, and the fact is you guys are going to be spending a lot of time with God of War, probably. I don't know if Sonic Frontiers is that wise of a pickup on day one, at least, but I think this DLC is pretty cool, and if you're a fan of Monster Hunter, it's definitely going to be something you'll want to check out. Sonic Frontiers is due out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam on November the 8th. God of War Ragnarok drops on November the 9th. That's why I keep bringing that up, and that's what I keep telling my boys that are, like, super excited for God of War Ragnarok. I'm like, bro, don't you know that game's getting bodied? Yeah, I'm still excited for the game, and I'm really hoping it turns out well, because I feel like Sonic, as an IP, is a little bit, you know, notable right now. You know, the Sonic movies have done pretty well from a box office standpoint and a reception standpoint, and you would just want to see, like, a game that truly delivers on a big budget and a big scale. I'm not saying it has to be Game of the Year or anything like that, but, you know, mid-80s on Metacritic, that'd be pretty cool to see. You know, Sonic Generations level. But this game, obviously, vastly different than Sonic Frontiers. Alright, moving on from that, as noted by American Truck Songs over on Twitter, Sony paid $3.5 million to make Ark Survival Evolved a March PS Plus game. Microsoft paid $2.5 million to keep it on Game Pass for the first half of the year, and $2.3 million to bring Ark 2 to the service when it launches. That $2.3 million is it's only the first part of the payment for Ark 2, so just bear that in mind. This is via the September SEC filing. Now, I've been seeing a lot of talk on people thinking, holy hell, $3.5 million to get Ark on PlayStation Plus, is that really worth it? And, you know, that's a very subjective question on whether or not, you know, Ark is worth $3.5 million. I'll say it that Ark is one of the most popular games on PC, and having it as a freebie on Plus, that means quite a bit. And you also have to think about the fact $3.5 million when it comes to PlayStation Plus and keeping it a compelling service for people to stay subscribed to. I know a lot of people are just going to subscribe based on the fact that you need it to play online. However, remember that they have like 30 million subscribers on PlayStation Plus. A little bit of math will tell you that 3.5 million in terms of how much revenue PlayStation Plus generates for Sony, drop in the bucket in the grand scheme of things. And I know the majority of you guys either get PlayStation Plus discounted, you buy the yearly plan at most, but I'm telling you guys, you would be shocked at how many people go month to month as far as PlayStation Plus offerings. I have a lot of friends that are like, bro, I'm not spending $60 at once on PlayStation Plus. It's just not gonna happen. And these are people with disposable income that make really good money, and they just don't want to spend the $60 at once. Don't ask me. I'm just the messenger. I'm just telling you guys, people do weird things. I don't know, but you know, and a lot of the times it is a case of, okay, X game is coming out this month, or X game is a freebie this month, I'll pay $10 and I'll check it out. That does happen from time to time. Am I saying Ark Survival Evolved, if my math is correct, would need to push 350,000 subscribers at a monthly rate to be worth it? But you also have to ascertain the fact that, okay, let's say Ark pushed, you know, 50,000 subscribers. That's 50,000 subscribers you have locked into a subscription service, and some of those people aren't going to cancel, so that's value in itself. Yes, you know, just mathematically speaking, you'd have to drive 350,000 subscriptions to make it worth it, just, you know, based on pure value, but there's more value in just having people sign up to the service or keeping people engaged to the service, keeping their subscription rolling. And I feel like Ark, my opinions aside about the game, I don't have any, you know, I don't have any attachment towards the game or anything like that, but I do believe Ark offers value in that instance. Maybe I'm crazy, let me know. But yeah, I think there's much ado about nothing as far as that number goes. I think, you know, there's more money being thrown. Like, Epic Games Store, I believe, offered GTA 5 as a freebie on their platform. Bro, they must have paid an absurd amount of money to Rockstar for that. I know EGS has FU money, but still, when we're talking about, you know, throwing around money to get people engaged to a platform, people are going to throw around a lot of money because it's an investment into the future. And in the case of PlayStation Plus, you're already rolling in dough with your month-to-month revenue. So it's not that big of a deal. Lastly, I do want to note a couple of great PS4 and PS5 game deals. Maybe I shouldn't start off with Battlefield 2042, prefacing by saying great deals. What can we start off with instead? Atelier, Ryza, Ever Darkness, and the Secret Hideout is $28 on Amazon. This is a game that for a little while was like really hard to find. I have a sealed copy just because there was like a little bit of buzz being like, yo, you gotta buy this game. It's gonna be one of those rarities. And yeah, you know, it seems pretty readily available now. But yeah, if you want to pick it up, $28 seems like a pretty good price. Now we can talk about Battlefield 2042. The PS5 copy is $12. Yes, $12. I mean, I see some people be like, yo, Battlefield 2042 after some of the recent updates isn't that bad. You know, maybe take their word on it. It's 12 bucks, so, you know, what's the most you're gonna lose? And then lastly, do want to note DNF Duel is available 40% off for $29.99. This just came out, super stylish fighting game. If you're into fighting titles, maybe it's something you want to check out, and a pretty sizable discount for a game that's only a few months old at this stage of the game. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Sonic Frontiers, again, some pretty slick free DLC, a Mosh Runner collaboration, looking pretty cool there. Sony paid $3.5 million to get Ark Survival Evolved on PlayStation Plus. Again, that number sounds like a lot. In the grand scheme of things, from a Sony standpoint, I really think they're not losing a wink of sleep over $3.5 million to push Plus subscriptions, let's be completely frank. Remember, that month also had Ghost Runner, which you're not paying $3.5 million for Ghost Runner, but it also had Team Sonic Racing, which maybe you're not paying as much as for Ark, but that's a pretty notable title as well. So, you know, outside of that $3.5 million, obviously, you gotta throw quite a bit of revenue on those other titles as well. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, some good deals as well. Links to everything, as always, in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.